Did you know the Bible mentions powerful African kings and queens whose wisdom and influence shaped the ancient world? Today, we uncover the truth about these stories. The Queen of Sheba, a symbol of wisdom and wealth, met Solomon to exchange wisdom and culture. But what was the real significance of their meeting? Biblical Africa was a land of prosperity, wisdom, and power. Trade routes connected this continent with the world, creating an undeniable influence on history. African leaders were not just participants in history. They were central figures shaping the story of humanity. The Queen of Sheba's gifts were not merely material but symbols of respect and connection between two great civilizations. The Ethiopian eunuch, a high-ranking official, was deeply inspired by Philip's teachings, leading to the first spread of Christianity in Africa. Biblical Africa was not just home to great figures, but also a center of power, where queens like Candace led their people with intelligence and strength. The stories of African leaders in the Bible testify to their timeless strength, loyalty, and wisdom. Ethiopian trade brought not only wealth, but also enriched cultural and spiritual ties with other nations. The faith of African leaders laid the foundation for a deep spiritual connection between this continent and the Bible. Her journey not only showcased courage, but also demonstrated determination to connect nations. The trans-African trade routes stand as a testament to the development and prosperity of this region in ancient times. The Bible records the meaningful encounter between Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, not only about wisdom, but also mutual respect. The deep faith of the Ethiopian people formed a strong spiritual connection with biblical stories. African leaders were not only strong but also visionary, laying solid foundations for culture and faith. Ancient Egypt was one of the greatest civilizations where faith and science intertwined, leaving marks in biblical stories. Rivers like the Nile were not only the lifeblood of trade, but also the site of many significant historical events in the Bible. The relationship between Jerusalem and Ethiopia is a testament to cultural exchange and mutual respect. Ethiopian scholars contributed to the preservation and dissemination of biblical texts over centuries. Queen Candace represents the strength and inspirational leadership of African queens in biblical history. The faith of the people was not only a spiritual strength, but also a source of unity and hope. Biblical battles were not just about military might, but also reflected the power of will and faith. Biblical Africa was a land of abundance where everything from agriculture to trade flourished. The faith and religious practices of ancient Africa played a crucial role in the development of great civilizations. The boats on the Nile were not just means of transport, but also bridges between civilizations. The grand architectural works of ancient Africa stand as a testament to creativity and enduring work ethic. The journey of the Queen of Sheba was not only symbolic, but also reminds us of the power of faith and cultural connection. Queen Candace was not just a leader, but a symbol of hope and unity among her people. The journey of the Queen of Sheba symbolizes cultural exchange and mutual respect between two great civilizations. African leaders in biblical times were visionaries who made significant decisions based on wisdom and faith. Ancient African art was not just creativity, but a means to convey cultural and spiritual values. Queen Candace led her people with intelligence, courage, and faith in righteous leadership. Trade between Ethiopia and other nations was not just about goods, but a way to build peaceful and lasting relationships. Faith and spiritual leadership were at the heart of prosperity and unity in African communities during biblical times. The dialogue between the Queen of Sheba and King Solomon was not just about wisdom, but a profound understanding between two leaders. Ethiopian warriors were always ready to defend their land and uphold the prosperity of their people. Water trade routes connected Africa to the world, making it a hub of prosperity and cultural exchange. Ancient religious rituals were not only spiritual, but also an opportunity to connect and strengthen the community. The image of brave leaders inspired future generations with pride and national strength. The temple was not just a place of worship, but also the center of African cultural and spiritual life. Queen Candace demonstrated strong leadership, using her wisdom to protect and grow her nation. The Holy Scriptures were carefully copied, preserving cultural and religious values for generations. The stories of kings and queens in the Bible became an endless source of inspiration for families across generations. The victory of Ethiopian warriors was not only due to strength, but also faith and determination to protect their homeland. African kings in biblical times were always symbols of wisdom and inspirational leadership. The Queen of Sheba's gifts represented not just wealth, but also a symbol of friendship and respect between nations. Ethiopia's fortified structures stand as a testament to the creativity and resilience of its people. Faith was the guiding light for African leaders and people in biblical times to overcome all challenges. Night rituals in the Bible reflect steadfast faith and deep respect for the Almighty. Trade brought not only prosperity, but also opportunities to share culture and build trust among nations. The trade relationship between Ethiopia and Jerusalem is a testament to cooperation and cultural exchange. The wisdom of Ethiopian leaders helped them craft long-term and sustainable development strategies. Prayer and worship in the Bible have always been sources of unity and unwavering faith. Ethiopian villages in biblical times were the keepers of tradition and unique cultural values. The leadership of the Queen of Sheba is a testament to the perfect blend of power and wisdom. The religious understanding of the priests helped preserve and spread invaluable spiritual values. The rituals connecting Jerusalem and Ethiopia are symbols of harmony and unity in faith. Waterways were the main paths for Ethiopia to connect with the world and contribute to the history of trade. Faith is not only a spiritual heritage, but also a strength to overcome daily challenges. Their victory is a testament to loyalty and determination to protect their homeland. Thanksgiving festivals are a way for people to express gratitude and appreciation for life. Offerings are not only symbols of respect, but also expressions of connection with the community. Queen Candace was not only a political leader, but also a brilliant strategist, leading her army to victory. African kings in biblical times were not only symbols of power, but also protectors of faith and culture. Ethiopian warriors knew that strength only holds meaning when guided by loyalty and wisdom. Trans-African trade routes brought prosperity and connected civilizations. The teachings of the priests strengthened faith and understanding within the community. The Nile was not only a place of trade, but also an inspiration for cultural and spiritual growth. Ethiopian warriors never wavered before enemies. They were symbols of courage and national pride. Ethiopia's prosperity was not only due to nature's blessings, but also the unyielding spirit of its people. Queen Candace was not just a leader, but a symbol of unity and national strength. Ancient religious rituals were not just a form of worship, but also a source of artistic and spiritual inspiration. Transcontinental trade routes enabled civilizations to share knowledge and skills, building peaceful relationships. Hymns were a way for the Ethiopian community to honor their faith and uplift their spirits during challenging times. The meeting between the Queen of Sheba and King Solomon was not only symbolic, but also a significant step in building relationships between nations. Ethiopian warriors have always been the shield protecting their country from all threats. The connection between Jerusalem and Ethiopia is a testament to the power of faith and unity beyond all borders. Ethiopian religious art is not only visually stunning, but also carries profound spiritual meaning. These offerings are not only symbols of gratitude, but also reflect the close relationship between people and their faith. Markets were not just trade centers, but also hubs of cultural exchange and trust building between communities. Temples were not only places of worship, but also centers of spiritual and cultural life. The architectural development of Ethiopia is a testament to the creativity and resilience of its people. Victory came not only from strength, but also as a result of faith in God's guidance. Biblical stories are not only spiritual lessons, but also sources of inspiration for living better every day. Joy and gratitude are always an integral part of Ethiopian culture and faith. Queen Candace's leadership was rooted not only in strength, but also in wisdom and vision. Prayer is not only a connection between humans and God, but also a source of strength to overcome challenges. Traditional songs not only tell of victory, but also preserve culture and national memory. River trade routes connected Ethiopia with major civilizations, fostering prosperity and development. The spiritual connection between Jerusalem and Ethiopia is a testament to the power of faith and love. These gifts represent not only wealth, but also friendship and mutual respect. The unity of warriors was the key factor in protecting the nation from all dangers. Temple ceremonies are opportunities for people to feel the power of faith and their connection to the community. Their decisions not only impacted the nation, but also shaped the history of the region. Thanksgiving ceremonies are ways for people to express gratitude to God for the blessings in life. Queen Candace was not only a protector, but also a symbol of hope and faith in Ethiopian history. Abundance is the result of hard work and faith in God's guidance. The ships carried not only goods, but also hope and stories from across the world. The Queen of Sheba exemplified wise leadership, using intellect to build lasting relationships. Biblical stories are sources of inspiration and valuable lessons passed down through generations. Ethiopian religious art symbolizes faith and unceasing creativity. Festivals are opportunities for the community to share joy, strengthen unity, and express gratitude. Sacred rituals not only connect people to God, but also strengthen the faith of the community. Trade meetings fostered cultural exchange and broadened perspectives for both sides. Queen Candace's strong leadership was an inspiration to the entire Ethiopian nation. Community participation in ceremonies is a testament to deep faith and unity. Ethiopian warriors not only protected their homeland, but were symbols of national pride. The interaction between Jerusalem and Ethiopia brought economic benefits and built lasting friendships. Teachings from the scriptures are not only lessons, but also lights that illuminate the soul. The return of the Queen of Sheba symbolizes prosperity and enduring relations between nations. These artworks are not only beautiful, but also a source of inspiration for faith and reverence. Faith has guided the Ethiopian people through challenges and built a strong community. Unity among religious leaders is key to sustaining faith and culture through generations. These offerings symbolize gratitude and spiritual connection to God. Ethiopian warriors embody courage and the will to protect their homeland. Rebuilding the temple is not just a task, but also a symbol of hope and collective strength. The caravans overcame challenges to bring prosperity and cultural connection. Biblical stories are sources of inspiration and vital lessons for all generations. The wisdom and kindness of the Queen of Sheba left a lasting mark on Ethiopian history. Hard work and faith brought bountiful harvests to the Ethiopian people. Queen Candace is a symbol of strong leadership and vision, a memorable figure in Ethiopian history. Do you find these stories meaningful? Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of the fascinating mysteries from the Bible. Share this video with your friends and family to spread inspiring stories from the Bible. Let's share the message of love and faith together. Which story impressed you the most? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Do you want to explore more mysterious stories from the Bible? Click on the next video and continue the journey of discovery with us. Join us as we delve into the world of mysterious and inspiring Bible stories. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video.